with you on how to get your splits if you're at a beginner level or you're just starting out and have no clue what you should do and you want to get your splits. So all you're going to need is a mat, make sure you're warmed up, and let's go. So we're going to start off in an easy pose with our legs crossed, and we're just going to go down with our body. This is really going to stretch out your hips and release tension. Good, and come up. And we're going to change our legs, and we're going to go back down. You can also rock side to side here to loosen up those hips. And we're going to slowly come up. We're going to put our feet together, and we're going to come for a butterfly. And we're just going to go down with our head, trying to open up our hips as much as we can here. Alright, and come up, and we're going to stretch one leg in front of us and one foot on your inner thigh, and we're just going to go down. If you can't go all the way down and meeting your head with your shin, that's totally fine. Try to pulse down, try to go as much as you can. Take your breaks if you need. Good, come up. And we're going to bring that foot and leg behind us now, and we're going to come for a sort of half split. And again, we're going to go down as far as we can. And if you want to make this stretch even more advanced, then flex your foot. This is going to increase the stretch. Come up, and we're going to bend that front leg, and we're going to stretch the one behind us, and we're going to come for pigeon pose, trying to open up our hip as much as we can, but if you can't, then bring it a little bit closer. But if you can do a right angle, then that's awesome. And we're going to go down. This is going to stretch your hip out so much. Try to increase the stretch with each exhale. And slowly come up. We're going to bring that back leg over and stack our knees on top of each other. If you find that this is a little bit too advanced or it's too painful, then you can bring your foot flat on the ground, and this will make the stretch a little bit easier. So now we're going to go down with our body and just hold here. Really feel that stretch in your hip. Come up. And we're going to come back to butterfly, so feet together. And once again, we're going to go down, trying to get our head even farther to the ground. And just hold here, breathing deeply, and with each exhale, trying to increase the stretch. And come up, and we're going to repeat the whole series on the other side. So let's stretch our leg in front of us. Bring the other one to your inner thigh. Stretching the leg as much as we can here, and trying to go as far as we can down. Flexing the foot if you're ready for that. Release, and we're going to bring that leg behind us, keeping it bent, keeping the forward one still stretched, and go down in this half split. And come up, and we're going to come for a pigeon position. So bend that front leg, stretch the one behind, opening that hip as much as we can, and let's go down. Alright, so now we're going to bring the back leg over our other leg and come for a cow face. we're slowly gonna go down. And come up. And we're going to come for a sort of easy middle split. So we're opening our legs and we're just bending them first. And we're just going to try and go as far as we can down. So you're really relaxing your hamstrings here and just kind of focusing on the hips when going down. Really letting go of everything here. And you can rock side to side here. Really releasing the tension in those hip flexors and hips. And release. And we're going to stretch those legs. And we're going to come for a comfortable middle split. So we're not overextending here. We're just doing what's comfortable. So stretch those legs. Flex those feet. And we're going to go down with our head. Body facing forward. And now other side. And we're going to come to the center and we're going to go down. Just hold here. If you have real troubles here, get a friend to push you down or someone around to push you down. You can also hold on to something and pull yourself down. And come up. And we're going to stretch both of our legs in front of us. And we're going to come for a forward stretch. And once again, if you want to increase this stretch, you can flex your feet. First, we're just going to hold on to our feet, if it's possible for you. So we're not going all the way down yet. And now we're going to start pulsing. Just pulsing nice and slow here. And we're going to try and go slowly, bit by bit, down. And we're just going to hold here. And again, if you can't go all the way down, that's totally fine. We're just trying our best here. And release. And we're going to come up and onto our knees. And we're going to come for a low lunge. So bending the front leg and stretching the one behind. A knee on the ground, and we're just going to try and push down on this hip flexor, trying to push as much as we can down to the ground. Body is up, posture is straight. And let's slowly transition into a reverse lunge, so stretching the front leg and bending the one behind, almost like you're sitting on it. And make sure that your foot is flexed here, just to increase the stretch in your hamstring. Release, and we're slowly going to slide into a split. If you're not ready for this, it's totally fine. If this is as far as you can go, that's also fine. Just try to go as much as you can until you're finally in a split. So we're just going to hold in this split position wherever you are. If you're a little bit higher, that's fine. Just hold it. And again, if you want to increase the stretch, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can flex your foot. And if you want to make it even harder, you can go down with your body, meeting your head with your shin. All right, so now we're going to release and we're going to come back for butterfly. And this time we're just going to swing our hips up and down, just relaxing those hips. And we're going to repeat that all on the other side. So first we're just going to start with the forward stretch. Again, just pulsing. And let's come all the way down now as far as we can. Breathing deeply in and out here. Trying to relax. I know it's hard, but just do your best. And come up, and we're going to come for that low lunge on the other side, bending the front leg, stretching the one behind, and knee on the ground. And we're going to try and push those hip flexors more towards the ground. Body is straight. and hips are square. Keep holding, you're doing great. I have my hands on my knees, but if you want, you can reach down to the ground if your arms are long enough, but if you can't, just keep them on your knee. Alright, now let's go into reverse lunge, flexing the foot, stretching the leg, head on your shin. Alright, let's come up and let's transition into a split position. And we're just going to hold here. You can have your body up or you can go down with it, however you feel. And just keep holding. Good. And let's come for our last position, back to butterfly. Just swinging those hips up and down, releasing the tension in your hips. And we're going to come down. Just hold here. All right, let's come up. And we're finished for today. I hope you guys liked that video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!